Go. Welcome back, Banter fam, and you're looking at the Bitcoin price hitting up against the trend line, and what an important day this is, because Bitcoin has to break that trend line today, and if it does, we can expect a huge pump this weekend. But at the same time, we do have US legislation looming, and if that legislation does get passed, and there is a high chance, then we could expect a bit of a dump. I wonder why the market isn't pricing in this legislation. I wonder why. So welcome back, fam. Welcome back, Sheldon. No.
Yo, what's up?
Guys, that's Sheldon the sniper. He's a slave. Hashtag free Sheldon. Hashtag free Sheldon. Hashtag free Sheldon.
Brilliant.
All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Crypto Banter. We do here 3 shows a day. In the morning, we have a charting show. That's the show over here. Later on, we have a fundamental show. Today's Friday. And on Fridays, we banter. We have a big show today. Chico Crypto's on the show. Lisa Edwards on the show. And Wolf is on the show. Winston Wolf, coming out of retirement. Winston Wolf, out of retirement. Much honor. Much excitement. Also, if you are not a member of our community, smash the subscribe button, because that will tell you, or subscribe and hit the bell, and that will tell you when we are going live. And we do go live 3 times a day, at least, and sometimes 4 times a day, and sometimes 5 times a day. And if you are a subscriber, then you can join Crypto School, because applications are open. Tell everyone that applications to Crypto School are open. Fred, tell everyone. Crypto School applications open. Crypto School applications open. As you can see here, 2 streams for Crypto School. The first one is Crypto School, which is suitable for beginners. If you know nothing about crypto, this class is for you. We will teach you the basics and help you invest in your first portfolio. And you will learn things about the history of money, centralization versus decentralization, network effects, Bitcoin and blockchain, gold versus Bitcoin, Ethereum, wallets, security, scams, and how to stop being scammed. And you'll learn how to build your own crypto portfolio. And that is for free. Everything is free. All you need to do is you go here and you click on apply now, and you fill in this amazing application form, and then you are in. Also today, we have to give away the last 3 of the aliens. Yeah, we didn't give away 1 yesterday, remember? We didn't give away 1.
You want away right now?
We should. What is going on here? Look at Sheldon. Hold on a second.
No.
I mean, look, we have to put things into perspective here, guys. Let's put things into perspective. So, I mean, look, there is a good offer for Sheldon's NFT. It's decent. I mean, 240. It's not a bad offer. But if you look at Run's NFT, that's where the real action's happening at the moment. That's where the real action's happening. As you can see, you see, it's from Crypto OZ Rob. I mean, the guy's an avid collector. Maybe
I'm
not.
catching up to you.
Yeah, we're still far behind. There's no real offers for yours. There's only one offer for, I don't know, what's 240. Look how many offers there are for me. Look, just look here. Just look here. I mean, have you ever seen such heavy bidding? I see Fred typing some comments here. No, something in the comments here. Alrighty, let's get into the business of the day, which is Bitcoin. Shell D, No.
Yo,
What's going on?
yo, what's up, buddy? So we are getting to that key point. We are getting to that, we had the pullback, we got the rejection, and we need this. We need this, buddy. I'm not too sure what you were talking about there, saying that there could be a dump off. What was that? I just want to see, because obviously looking at the charts, I could also have two scenarios that could play out. So I'd love to hear that. And
So there is US legislation right now, which is, I'm not going to go into it right now because it's quite long, but
okay.
if legislation comes through, there's many more laws in terms of monitoring crypto. Some of the laws are almost unimplementable. They would make companies have to leave the United States, or they would exclude the United States from things like mining, DeFi, proof of stake, stuff like that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
cool.
the problem is that what the US has done is that they've moved all of this into what they call the infrastructure bill. So it's kind of like it's one bill with like a whole lot of things, like what infrastructure should we build? How are we going to fund it? We should have more women truck drivers. I mean, absolute garbage. And inside that is a small thing around crypto. But if it's passed, the small thing about crypto could actually destroy the industry in the United States. Like absolutely destroy the industry in the United States. So yeah, I wonder why the market's not reacting. And I mean, the bill's very close to being passed.
What about the CG?
No, this would be a new law. This would be a completely new law. So not good, not good. We'll talk about it on the later show today. I think everybody needs to watch out for that. Not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying be wary, because if it does happen, DeFi is going to take a knock. All the proof of stake stuff is going to take a knock. Cardano, Ethereum, all of that's going to take a knock. Yeah, US. I tweeted this morning, actually. You know what I said on this morning on my tweet? I tweeted two very profound tweets from the one account that is probably the best crypto Twitter account in the whole world at the moment today.
Sheldon, we have a community member who's been kind enough to recommend a Gillette shaver. Apparently, he's the one to use. So I'll let you know.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
So what you're looking at on your screen now is actual footage, actual photos of the US senators that want to pass this bill. Those are actual photos of them leaving Washington earlier today. And I also said, which you'll never ever find, because I said the US will be a collapsed empire in 20 years. And that's exactly how I feel. If they pass this law, people will talk about how the US was once an empire and then got completely destroyed. The other thing that I tweeted, which was also very profound, and again, this is on @CryptoManRun, which has been voted by a panel of 6 people from the old age home up the road. This account is the best account in crypto. I did thank you for your amazing calls yesterday, Sheldon.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it went well. I think Theta's even pumping now. If I don't.
Oh.
Okay, 7.1. It's on 7.1, nearly 7.2.
Much honor.
And what I love about Theta now is it actually broke the big daily trend. So Theta still got room, guys. I'm still looking for Theta to $10. So that's why, when you see these high time frame breaks with nice structure, that's why we always buy retest, and we just have a simple strategy to get us. So for now, there's obviously no rebuys for Theta, but Theta, I'm looking to take some profits between $9, $10, just giving us some time. Stop loss at entry. We're way above now.
Don't forget to take profits in my account. And why? We'll see you guys again tomorrow, because Sheldon's using this trading view thing.
I know, we know our routine. I promise you I will be going back there. Okay, cool, guys. So I think let's get into it quickly. Let's have a look at where we're at a very crucial stage for Bitcoin now. The break of this trend is important because, we had the big rally to the upside. We then had the smaller pullback, a healthy pullback in the market. And now, obviously, the breakouts, and we want the higher high. Guys, we break this trend during today. I see a big acceleration to the $45,000, the $44,000 to the $45,000 region, which we knew was definitely could be coming. Reason being is, having a look, our 200 daily moving average is still there. So I still feel that we have all of this resistance here, which we haven't tested since the big dumps. And I think that's going to be the next big selling pressure zone, is going to be in this area over here. And looking obviously percentage-wise from where we're sitting now, a good 12-20% from Bitcoin if we break this wedge today. And obviously it's very simple now. Remember the basic strategy that we broke through, we test the trend, we've came back down. We don't want to go below that. So these become danger zones for me. With the lows that we made yesterday, the lows we made, we don't want to go below that. We don't want to make a lower high. We don't want to make that. So at least where it's quite simple with Bitcoin right now is we break trend. I see acceleration to 45, 44, 45. We make the lower high. I definitely see a lower low, which means Bitcoin can come back down to the 33, 34 sort of region. So we sort of have two scenarios on where we can play out. I'm still very bullish on that right now. And obviously I have this low that we have as my sort of warning point, my warning, I don't know what to call it, but where I'm basically looking at stop loss regions, all of that to protect myself. And why I'm still looking pretty bullish is because of this dominance. Guys, we had such a nice pullback with dominance, which finally gave Ethereum the big push. It gave a lot of the alts started waking up again and started to move strongly in the market. And now we have bounced perfectly on support, which means that this big rally over here is what took Bitcoin again from 34,000 all the way to 40,000 again. And now we are getting to a bounce point where this can be the push. Remember what we said. This is the ultimate thing, Rand. We've been talking about it this week. What do we want? We wanted to bounce here. We wanted to go up. We want to make a lower high. We want Bitcoin make its way to that region over here. Small pullback, no problem. But then we want, obviously, from there, dominance to collapse. Dominance collapses from that region over there. Alt time, all the alts are going to absolutely. So I still think major alts are the big ones that are going to come out the gates with Bitcoin. Not so much the smaller caps just yet. Last time we had the smaller caps that were leading and moving, and then it went into. I still feel that the major alts didn't get where they needed to get before we had the big dumps 2-3 months ago. I still feel that the especially Chainlink and a lot of them, they just started getting going, just started breaking all-time highs, and then the whole dump started. So I feel that they still have massive catch-up. So this is what we're looking for, guys. Break a trend today, 44, 45. If we get the lower high, it is possible Bitcoin can come back down to these levels, which means I am making sure I'm protected under the previous lows, as well as, sorry, something fell here, as well as for the alts as well. And obviously, dominance, push up, breakdown will be a big push. Now, what does that do with our big Ethereum that we've been talking about yesterday? And where are we looking at Ethereum now? Ethereum is getting a small amount of rejection on where we are now, which makes sense. We have a lot of resistance at that previous level. What is nice about this, though, is if Bitcoin breaks that wedge to the upward side, obviously dominance is still going to be in Bitcoin's favor. But having a look at this, we knew that Ethereum was going to at least slow down for today or for a day or two because we completely smashed the higher high. We're just coming down to test trend. And I still see Ethereum making its way to this level over here, which means I still see Ethereum running with Bitcoin, bullish on Bitcoin, but I see Ethereum. Go for it, Ron.
So this is the live cumulative burn of Ethereum. So you can see that the EIP 1559 happened about 18 hours ago. And if you look at EIP 1559, so far 4,300 Ethereum have been burnt, which is about $10 million of Ethereum has been burnt. And if you look at who's leading the burn, so in other words, where are the most transactions happening that are causing the most gas to be burnt? The number one is COVID punks. So 527 ETH of the 4,000 that have been burnt in the last 24 hours is on COVID punks. The number two is OpenSea. The number three is Uniswap, the number four. The reason why this is so important for the Banter fam is because it shows you without prejudice on one chart exactly what apps are being used. And that way, you know, if you know what apps are being used, you know what the trends are. So you can see punks is the hottest things in NFTs. OpenSea, between COVID punks and OpenSea, NFTs are killing it. Then there's Axie Infinity. And then, so it's really, Ethereum is right now three things: DeFi, stable coins, and NFTs. And right now, NFTs is bigger than DeFi. So
wow, how's that?
That's the impressive thing about what's going on now with EIP 1559. Don't let this chart fool you. This chart is just a healthy pullback into the buy zone.
Yeah, especially against the Bitcoin pair. So I'm still very bullish for Ethereum for the next week or two. I feel like we've only just got going, and same with the Ethereum dominance. We can see we have completely, this is a very healthy chart, dominance-wise as well. So a small pullback, contest support, this support region over here, and the continuation. But remember where we're seeing, I still see the Ethereum dominance going to 25%. Now, how fast is Bitcoin going to grow during that time? We shall see. But this will definitely start to close that gap between Ethereum and Bitcoin a bit. I still think it will take a lot of time for Ethereum to ever flip Bitcoin, but I do feel we are going to have a bit of catch up, and it is going to get quite close, especially if dominance collapses the support and it makes its way back down to the, let's say, 40, the 42, anywhere in that region. And Ethereum dominance goes up to the 25, we're starting to crunch it down quite a bit now, and it's starting to slowly catch up. So I'm still very bullish on Ethereum. To Bitcoin, I'm still happy to have some of my Bitcoin in Ethereum. I know Ethereum chart-wise is showing me outperform Bitcoin. So I'm very happy with Ethereum. I'm holding strong there. And obviously, we'll see what Bitcoin does today. I have a feeling we are going to break it. Those tingles are still there. But yeah, I think that's it for more or less this. I think let's get into some of the alts, and we'll go through quickly some of them.
Wanna use CoinPanel.
CoinPanel. We're here.
Remember,
we're here.
you want to, the reason why, for the new viewers, the reason why we are showing you CoinPanel is because every time Sheldon charts, then even if it's in his sleep or whether he does it late at night, whether he does it straight after the show, every time he trades or draws a line on a chart, if you subscribe to this, you can get the same. You can actually see what he's doing, which it's almost like having Sheldon in your pocket.
You can see these charts here. You can see everything. If I draw this line, you will. If I draw that block, you can go to your chart now. You'll see it. So it's very, very cool. It's just a nice little updating thing for you to always have the charts.
And if you want to subscribe, remember we do have an agreement with them. So there's a referral link down in the bottom. I highly recommend this, especially now because the markets are moving crazy fast. The markets are moving crazy fast. You need to know what he's buying and what he's selling. Yesterday's Theta trade was on CoinPanel before it was on the show.
Yeah. And I think it's done really, really good. Let's have a look. I just saw a comment now. Sorry, I was drawing this now. I just saw a comment now that Trias is doing well. Freddie, is that correct?
Well, it's at $5. It's $5. I paid $9. It's still at 60% of what I paid.
Yeah, I sold most of mine, about 75% at $13, and I've bought back, I think, just below $3.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah,
thanks.
doing well.
No, thanks, Fred.
Yeah, thanks, Fred. If I had CoinPanel in my pocket and I would have seen when Sheldon actually sold it, maybe the shit wouldn't have happened. But right now, I've got a bag of Trias, and it's a big bag. I've got bags of Trias. It was my FOMO buy.
So guys, we saw yesterday, I think Theta's still doing really well. Let's obviously see percentage-wise, at least 17-80% from yesterday. Remember, the reason why it was urgent yesterday, and we even started the show off like that, is this is what you want to see when you're buying trades. You want to see the break, you want to buy the test, stop loss under the previous low, and you basically move. So like I was saying with Theta, I still see it getting to $8 to the $10 region, and then I'll possibly look at taking some sort of pressure, some sort of profits, but this is the sort of wave that I'm expecting over the next week or two with Theta. Obviously, having a look at a lot of them guys.
We are saying Fred is the ultimate GOAT. I mean, I really want to talk about that for a second, because he's not the ultimate GOAT, because he gets all the information before we get it, because people get hold of the producer before they get hold of us. So he has all the information. Now, if Fred was the ultimate GOAT, he would tell us not only when he's buying shit, but also when he's selling shit. So like yesterday, Fred phoned me in the morning. I was at gym and I missed his call. And then later on, he said, oh yeah, I bought myself like a whole lot of penguins. This new NFT penguin that he bought. Look, let me show you. This is the new Fred penguin NFT. And then by the time I got home from gym, I was like, Fred, can I buy penguins? He's like, no, the floor price is doubled now. You've missed it. I mean, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool.
I said get some penguins. No one. I said it about Bored Ape Yacht Club 3 weeks ago. No, Fred, it's just a JPEG. Well, sorry, missed the 5x. Also,
ready.
with the Trias trade, the problem is everyone overcomplicates trading. I'm not a trader, but if I 3-4x my money in 2 weeks, I'm going to take 80% off the table, and if it dips to back to my buy zone, I'm going to buy it back. Simple as that.
Cool, but then you must just tell us.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's all we're
fair
asking
enough.
for,
Fair
buddy.
enough. You're right.
That's all we're asking for.
You were so excited to tell us all when to get in, and then when you got out, you're like, it was just you.
I promise I'll make my trades more public on Twitter from now on. It's my
Please.
I promise to the community.
I think what you've been doing is in very bad faith, not in the spirit of community.
Sorry.
Okay, guys. So
Free Fred, hashtag free Fred.
hashtag free Fred and Sheldon. Let's do this. Okay, guys. So what we do have is, remember what we're talking about. Obviously, I hope for the investor side, you know the good fundamental coins. Any big dips, you're basically just laddering any big dips. You're never afraid to have some cash as an investor just to buy all good dips. And obviously then for the shorter term or the swing traders, we've been getting a lot of good alt calls like Theta and a lot of them. And the problem is some of the ones are just too far gone and they haven't pulled back, like Dot, like Link. So those ones will come again. We just got to be a bit more patient with them. And I've been going through a lot more alts to see some good alts, what's looking good. BNB is looking good. We broke a 4-hour wedge. We have come and test beautifully. The same as the Theta trade. You see how we break out, make the higher high, come and test, and we are still in the buy zone. So the BNB is looking good. From here, I do see not massive push. BNB does seem like it's lagging a little bit. So I'm not too sure. What's that, bud?
Sheldon, why do you think that Mr. Whale just posted this? He thinks that we are in the lower high. So if you look here, he's saying, look, this is, we're at euphoria, we dipped, there was a bull trap, we're now in the lower high. He's saying that we're going down now. Like, I mean, but
that happens on a blow off top. We never had a blow off top. We had an accumulation top. We had a flat top.
Agreed.
Very different to a blow off. A blow off is where it just goes absolutely crazy. Like the chart doesn't actually look like that. The 2017 one looks exactly like that, but not.
Why don't you pull up the 1-day chart and let's take a look at it, compare it.
Yeah, no problem. I can show you. So if we jump here, so you see the difference here with what he's calling it there.
Yeah.
Just share screen. So you have a look here. Not just yet, man. You know what I mean? I can't. That's this, in my opinion. We ended up spending from Feb to May 3 months. We sat in that area over there. That's not a blow off top. A blow off top is where it absolutely just goes crazy. Now, let's just get rid of that.
The only time I think it looks slightly similar is if you actually change to the weekly.
Yeah, but
even
still,
then, you don't really get the blow off the top vibe.
Do you see this? Do you see the difference between the 2017 run?
No.
That's a literally straight line. If we come over here,
that's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Okay, it's not the same thing. You're right.
You know what I mean? It's we are not a blow off top is where Bitcoin quickly goes to 100K fast in the matter of literally a week. It just goes absolutely crazy. The same way it did here. So it took some time, but yeah. So I agree with it, but I don't. I still feel that we are in this level over here to the 2017 bull run. I still feel we need to have that absolute shoot.
One of our people says, he says, hey guys, bring Fred more often on the show. He has a good call and value when he speak. Much honor.
You have just been upgraded, Fredo.
Anthony Hand says, Mr. Well is an alarmist. I agree. Mr. Well is an alarmist. Mr. Well is negative. We should try getting him on the show. We should try again.
The problem is, like, we even thought that we were bullish in a bear cycle, right? One of the worst things you can ever do is be bearish in a bull cycle. Like, what is the whole? It's actually way worse than being bullish in a bear cycle, because at least you can see how quick everyone keeps thinking that this was a quick drop. You're going to be blown away how quick this market goes up. You can't be bearish until there's something. So right now, I have a job. Bitcoin has a job to do. Get that higher high for me. No problem. Break the wedge. Cool. Dominance, everything. So we got a painted picture, and all that I'm doing is just trading with management of risk. Very, very simple. So BNB, good. What I am seeing from BNB is a nice little push to this zone. So not massive, but I'm looking for this one between a 12 and a 14% to take some profits. And it obviously can the next levels to the 420. Anywhere where these previous resistance points are, you can see how much further Ethereum there is compared chart-wise. Ethereum's already sitting at these levels. So BNB does have some catch-up. If it is going to be the strong acceleration now, not sure just yet, but I definitely do see a push up. So to this level and obviously to this level as well. So BNB, we're catching it the same way we caught Theta. Good entry.
I'm going to say something now, and I know that the community is going to get angry at me, but I don't know if I'd be putting money into BNB now. And I'll tell you why. I think that if you're looking at an exchange point of view, I think FTX is going to have much better growth than Binance. I think when it comes to the BSC chain, I think that with Cardano launching, with Solana launching, I'm not sure that BSC is still going to be the best chain in the world. So I don't. For me, like BNB, very worried about the legislation and stuff like that. You can see regulators and legislators like coming down on them all around the world. Just think you're so spoiled for choice now. I'm not sure that BNB would be one that I'd ape into.
I do agree with you, and chart-wise also shows so. As a short trade, maybe, but yeah, like long term, we're not sure just yet. So that's an option for anyone that is a BNB lover.
Mr. Ao says, didn't know how else to send you the doll hair I lost to you. Don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Hair I lost to you.
James Holden says Cardano to the moon. Not yet. First smart contract, then moon.
Yeah, not yet. Cardano is not just taking its time. I think it's going to be in the next few weeks, Cardano. For now, I'm just a bit patient with that one. The next one is looking good chart-wise, and the breakout will be brilliant. Remember, the same way we played the Theta trade, and the way you should always be playing these breakout trades is very simple, is wait now, be patient. We need to buy. It can happen now. If Bitcoin breaks that wedge, Atom's definitely going to break this wedge. And I see a strong acceleration to the $17 to the $18 region, which is good. If we have a look percentage-wise, it is a decent 30-40%. And what's nice about this is the way you basically just want to see it play out is the breakout, the test, and the continuation up. But as soon as we get the breakout and you're buying in this range over here, your stop loss is just going under those previous zones over there. Remember, it doesn't matter if the market does turn at any point bearish, we will be prepared and we will make. What is the biggest lesson we learned through the last bull cycle? Is you have to have a portion of your portfolio with stop losses. So only way you're going to have cash to free up for the big dip. So we've learned a lot since the last bear cycle. I'm not sure about you, Rand, but I've definitely learned a lot about freeing up some cash.
Me too. I want you to look at Arweave because Arweave looks like it's about to break out.
Okay, cool. Just before I get there, the one that I do want to call you as well is we still, yesterday I did say super, we were breaking out there. It should already be in 10%, but super is still very early. So we've just broken that and we are still in a very good zone to be entering for super. Not a massive amount of your portfolio, a smaller portion of it, but obviously the gains will be a lot bigger. So you don't ape crazy into it, but I definitely see super going to $1.2 to $1.4 next. So that's a good, you can see how far behind we are. And this is brilliant accumulation. And even just to this zone over here, if we just look percentage wise, it is big. It's 70-80%. So super is a nice short-term trade as well, or a week or two hold. Obviously, as an investor, if you want to have a small portfolio long-term, I think you're buying it at the perfect spot. You're buying at the accumulation at the is one of them that I'm looking at good. Just before I go to trading view and get Arweave going, because it does take some time when I load up charts. Guys, one that is taking time, and I sort of feel it's in the same position as Cardano. It's not there just yet, but Matic. Like if Matic, we are starting to basically form this sort of.
Yeah, I would look at Matic because I think Matic hasn't pumped yet. Everything else is pumping, and Matic hasn't pumped. And more than that, I would look at Matic and Define and QuickSwap, because remember when Matic pumps, Define, which is the exchange, and QuickSwap are also going to pump. So I would look at both of those.
No, I agree. So what I am doing is I do have a zone here, which is between 84 to 92. That's only if Bitcoin has a sort of pullback. But what's nice is we have a flag here. So the break of this resistance flag over here, I see us pushing quite quickly to the 1.5, 1.6 region. And obviously, if we get to the buy zone. So keep aware, Matic is one that hasn't done too much. I'm not sure if you're still a big fan or if you are even a fan of Neo, but chart-wise, it looks good. Chart-wise, this is it hasn't done much. Any pull, I know not, but Neo moves. We can't say that it hasn't. You know what I mean? 3 months ago, it was $140. It's at $40 now.
Neo lost
still money to be made. Doesn't have to be your long term. It's still a good short term trade for me. So Neo, still see in the next few weeks getting to $60, $70.
Neo altcoin, much Chinese regulation, no honor.
No, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see.
Remember Irfan, who won the Banter bags? Remember the guy? He was from Australia. He was in the airlines, and he lost his job in the airlines, and his wife was pregnant. Remember that guy? And he won the Banter bags. Very touching story, changing lives. Well, this is the little baby.
Oh, awesome.
He sent us a thing, and he said,
congrats, buddy. Congrats.
Absolutely in love with him and can't wait to see him grow into a handsome young man. Mum and baby are doing well. Just wanted to keep you updated. Take care, brother, and all the best to you, Fred, Sheldon, and the team as always. So this is it. How cool is that?
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah, I remember I was so happy that I didn't want him to stress when the baby was being born. It was just to be stressed about money when babies are being born. No. And I'm so glad. There's a little cute baby. Amazing. Well done. All right, Sheldon, we don't have much time, but I want you to check Arweave because I think I'm going to ape in there again.
Yeah, Arweave and Kusama. Kusama's still good. Kusama's looking good because what I'm seeing with Kusama is also it's done absolutely nothing. It's had a small little push up now, but I see us at least getting to this zone first. Test journey. This is looking good. Stop loss under previous low. Very, very simple. If I can catch it, 206, 220, anywhere in that region for Kusama, I still feel you are catching it at the accumulation. And look how, remember what we said about when candles come too fast. Look how price comes back. The fact that we keep getting rejected, this is a key level. We are buying with the whales in the zone. So Kusama is good. Let's have a look at let's see if I can get it on here. If it is here. Where are we? ARSDT. And I think we can, I don't know if you want to do a Q&A quickly now, Ran, or if people want me to chart one or two more coins for them. What are you thinking?
Give away some aliens. So let's give away an alien. I don't think we gave away the black alien yesterday. Did we give away the black alien? We didn't, eh? It was 6928. Oh.
6928.
Did we give away that alien?
Yes, because you said you don't want to be racist.
Yeah, but I don't think we actually gave him away. I think we said we're going to give him away. And then yesterday we didn't give away an alien.
Yes, that is the one from yesterday. Yeah, correct.
Okay, so let's give him away.
Okay.
And we are going to give him away.
Best comment.
The best comment in the comments starting now.
1 minute.
1 minute. You got 1 minute. The best comment in 1 minute wins the black alien.
Got it.
Oh, okay. Fiano wins the black alien.
Fiano wins the black alien.
Fiano wins the black alien. Okay, let's we got one more super chat. What happened to Hollow? I have no idea. What happened to Hollow? Who is Hollow?
Is that hot? That was that hot coin, wasn't it?
No idea.
I have no idea. Okay, Arweave here. Any drops in here will be good. Break a trend, guys. Either be patient, but that's a daily trend break. And look, where are you? You are buying it.
$40. We've go to $40. And then next honor.
Much discount, many moons.
Yeah. Fred says,
much discount, many moons.
We got a bunch of Mr. Miyagi's in the house today.
Bruce Lee's, much honor.
Much honor. Yeah. So, guys, I think before you take any last little things there, guys, it's very simple. We're looking for the alts that haven't done anything yet. We want Bitcoin to break that wedge. We break that wedge, massive acceleration in the market. It will get Bitcoin to that 40K, the 44, somewhere there, small pullback, and then alts again. Remember, Bitcoin runs, alts run slowly with it. Then there's a pullback, then alts run, Bitcoin goes slow, so you can see how they're taking turns. They're not all just going at once. So the main thing is Bitcoin get to 44 this weekend or in the next few days. The next pullback, then the alts will go, and we need to just make sure we're catching the ones. If you've missed it, you missed it. Please do not FOMO in. Wait for good entries and strategize and treat this properly and treat it with a structure. You're gone, Ren.
All right, so we will see you guys again later for the Banter show.
Man who watch Banter make much money. Goodbye.
And I see from CoinPanel, yeah, guys, the watch list mirroring is coming today as well, which means the exact list that I have here, you can actually go see my list of coins. So instead of funneling through all the coins to see which ones I've charted, you will now get the full list of all the coins that I have charted.
Okay, we will see you guys again in just a few hours for Banter, and then a few hours again for Microdose.